Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the 1985 P. Thomas Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be worth an astonishing $1.2 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, $1.2 million for a 5-cent coin. So, grab your magnifying glasses and your coin jars, and let's explore what makes this unassuming nickel a prized collector's item. Let's start with a bit of history about the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark just above Monticello on the reverse side. It's part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which started back in 1938. While millions of these nickels were produced in 1985, only a few have turned out to be exceptionally rare and valuable. What makes this particular nickel so special? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and fascinating minting errors that have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Let's break it down so you know exactly what to look for when hunting through your coins. One of the biggest reasons for the high value of the 1985 P nickel is minting errors. Some of these coins exhibit off-center strikes, die cracks, or even doubling on the lettering and design. These imperfections, known as errors, make the coin unique and highly sought after by collectors. Pay close attention to the lettering on both sides of the coin. Look for any doubling on the word Liberty or on Jefferson's profile. On the reverse, inspect Monticello carefully. Errors here can skyrocket the coin's value. Coins graded in pristine condition are worth significantly more. A grade of mint state 67 or higher can dramatically increase the value. If your coin is uncirculated, meaning it has nowhere from being used in everyday transactions, it could be the jackpot you've been waiting for. The 1985 P nickel is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a unique sheen that distinguishes it from older coins. A coin with an unusual luster or toning might attract even more interest, market value and auctions. Now, let's talk about how this coin reached its $1.2 million market value. In recent years, the interest in error coins and high-grade Jefferson nickels has exploded. A coin in nearly perfect condition, paired with a unique error, can drive bidding wars at auctions. One such coin sold for $1.2 million due to its impeccable condition and a rare minting anomaly. Collectors from around the world are always looking for these gems to add to their collections, and the competition can drive prices through the roof. You might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable nickels? Here's a step-by-step guide. Gather your nickels and start with those from 1985. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for errors. Look for any doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. Check the overall condition. If it looks flawless, you might be in luck. Consider having the coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can help verify its value. Tips for coin collectors. If you're serious about coin collecting, here are some tips. Store your coins properly. Use airtight holders to prevent tarnishing. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can reduce their value. Stay informed about market trends. Follow coin auctions and collector forums to learn what's in demand. Why people love Jefferson nickels. The Jefferson nickel holds a special place in American history. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his beloved home, Monticello, on the reverse. Collectors love these coins not only for their historical significance but also for the variety of errors and unique characteristics they can find. So, there you have it, the story of the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel that could be worth $1.2 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the coins in your pocket, this nickel reminds us that treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. Make sure to check your change carefully. Who knows? You might already have a fortune sitting in your coin jar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, the place where we uncover the fascinating stories behind rare coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Today, we're diving into the 1980 P mint mark Jefferson nickel. This unassuming coin, which you might think is just another piece of loose change, is worth an astonishing $1.4 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, a single nickel with a staggering value. Let's uncover why. before we get into what makes this coin so valuable, let's take a closer look at the 1980 Jefferson nickel itself. Minted in Philadelphia, it bears the P mint mark just to the right of Monticello on the reverse side. If you have one handy, grab it now and take a closer look. You might be holding a small fortune. Let's start with a bit of history. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, it features the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's iconic estate, on the reverse. Over the years, minor changes to the design and composition have occurred, but the 1980p nickel stands out for a unique reason: its rarity in mint condition. 1980 was a year of high production for the U.S. Mint. Over 635 million Jefferson nickels were struck in Philadelphia alone. With such a high mintage, the answer lies in its condition, errors, and rarity. For a coin to fetch such an incredible price, it needs to meet certain criteria. One key factor is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The 1980p nickel we're talking about is graded as a mint state 70, meaning it's flawless under magnification. This is exceedingly rare for nickels of this era, as they were mass-produced and handled roughly during circulation, but there's more to the story. Some 1980p nickels have unique errors that make them even more valuable. These errors could include double dies, misaligned strikes, or an unusual planchet composition. Collectors pay top dollar for coins with distinct features like these. One famous example is the double die error, where the lettering or details appear doubled due to a misalignment during minting. These errors are like fingerprints, making each coin one of a kind and highly sought after. Now, let's talk about how this coin reached its jaw-dropping value of $1.4 million. The coin in question was sold at a prestigious auction, where collectors from around the world competed to own this piece of numismatic history. The final bid? A record-breaking $1.4 million. It's not just the rarity that drives the price, it's the story, the history, and the sheer excitement of owning a perfect specimen. So, how can you find out if you have one of these valuable nickels? Start by checking your change. Look for the P mint mark and examine the coin under good lighting. If you spot something unusual or if it looks pristine, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. Grading can significantly increase a coin's value by confirming its authenticity and condition. If you're serious about coin collecting or hunting for valuable coins, here are a few tips. First, invest in a good magnifying glass and a coin reference guide. Second, handle coins carefully, use gloves and avoid touching the surfaces to preserve their condition. Finally, stay informed about the market. Coin values can fluctuate based on demand and trends. Imagine the thrill of finding a 1980p Jefferson nickel worth millions. It's not just about the money, it's about being part of history and the joy of discovery. Coins like these remind us that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Thank you for joining me today on this incredible journey through the world of the 1980p Jefferson nickel. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And who knows? Your next coin discovery might just change your life. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and I've got a story that will leave you stunned. The 1982 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket or coin jar, is now valued at an astonishing $1.5 million in pristine condition. That's right, this seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin could turn into a life-changing discovery. Let's explore why this coin is so valuable and how you can spot one. Let's start with a little background. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 and has been a staple of American coinage ever since. But the 1982 D, minted in Denver, has become one of the most sought-after nickels among collectors. Why? Well, it's all about rarity, condition, and a few intriguing errors that make this coin incredibly special. First, let's talk about rarity. While millions of these nickels were produced, only a handful have been found in near-perfect condition, what collectors call MS 67 or higher. Coins in this grade are free from scratches, discoloration, and other imperfections. These flawless coins are the ones fetching those jaw-dropping prices. Next, let's discuss the design. The 1982 D features Thomas Jefferson's profile on the front, or obverse, and the Monticello building on the reverse. Look closely at the edges, the lettering, and the Monticello's steps. Sharp, well-defined details are key indicators of a high-grade coin. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Some of these nickels have errors, like misaligned dies or doubling in the lettering, which can skyrocket their value. So, how can you tell if your 1982 D nickel is one of the valuable ones? First, you'll need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the coin's condition. Look for any signs of wear or damage. If your coin appears pristine, the next step is to check for those rare errors. These errors are subtle but can make a world of difference in value. Now, let's talk about the market. The highest sale recorded for a 1982 D Jefferson nickel was an eye-popping $1.5 million. This sale took place at a prestigious auction, where collectors were eager to get their hands on this rare gem. What made this particular coin so valuable was its flawless condition and a unique mint error. If you think you found a valuable 1982 D nickel, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Companies like PCGS or NGC specialize in grading coins and can certify its authenticity and condition. A high-grade coin with documented errors could fetch hundreds of thousands, if not millions, at auction. But even if your 1982 D nickel isn't worth millions, don't be discouraged. Collecting coins is a rewarding hobby that connects us to history and art. Who knows? The next time you're sorting through loose change, you might discover a hidden treasure. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1982 D Jefferson nickel. A simple 5-cent coin that could change your life. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. And as always, hello, coin enthusiasts, collectors, and treasure hunters. Welcome back to another exciting journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1964 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark. That's right. This seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin has a staggering current market value of $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, $1.3 million. So, how did this humble nickel, minted nearly 6 decades ago, transform into one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics? Sit tight as we uncover the secrets behind its incredible value, its history, and how you might just strike gold, or rather, nickel, if you have one of these in your collection. To understand the allure of the 1964 Jefferson nickel, we need to travel back in time to the early 1960s. The United States Mint was in overdrive, producing millions of coins to meet the demands of a growing economy. In 1964, the Mint struck billions of nickels. These were produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver facilities, but here's the twist. Those from Philadelphia bore no mint mark. The absence of a mint mark on these coins is not unusual for the time, as Philadelphia minted coins didn't regularly feature a mint mark until 1980. But the answer lies in its rare errors, unique characteristics, and an incredible story of scarcity that emerged long after its production. First, let's talk about the unique features of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. The coin's design, by Felix Schlag, features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. However, what makes the 1964 no-mint mark nickel so extraordinary isn't its design but rather the potential for rare errors that occurred during its production. Some of the most valuable 1964 nickels are error coins. These could include double die strikes, where the design appears double due to a misalignment during minting, or coins struck on defective planchets. These errors make them highly desirable among collectors, and the rarer the error, the higher the price. So, how did this particular nickel achieve its record-breaking value of $1.3 million? The answer lies in the world of high-grade specimens. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional grading services. The higher the grade, the closer the coin is to its original mint condition. The 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel that fetched $1.3 million was graded at an astonishingly high level. Only a handful of these nickels exist in such pristine condition, making them incredibly rare. Combine this rarity with the growing demand among collectors, and you have the perfect recipe for skyrocketing prices. Now, here's where it gets exciting for you. How can you tell if your 1964 nickel is a hidden treasure? First, check for that no-mint mark. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Then, examine the coin's condition. Is it free from scratches, wear, or discoloration? If so, you might have something special. To truly assess its value, you'll want to have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These experts can determine the coin's condition, authenticity, and whether it has any of those valuable errors we mentioned earlier. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel worth big bucks? Start by consulting with a trusted coin dealer or sending it for professional grading. And remember, even if your coin isn't the $1.3 million jackpot, it could still be worth far more than face value. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable treasures hiding in plain sight, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Who knows? The next coin we talk about could be the one that changes your life. We're diving into the fascinating story of a 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel that could fetch a jaw-dropping $1.3 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, this humble coin might just change your life. So, grab your coffee, settle in, and let's uncover what makes this nickel so valuable. The Jefferson nickel has been around since 1938, but not all nickels are created equal. The 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel has taken the coin-collecting world by storm, and today, we'll explore its history, unique features, and why collectors are willing to pay millions for it. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse. While millions of nickels were minted every year, the 1962 no-mint mark nickel holds a special place in history. Back in 1962, coins without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. This wasn't unusual, but what sets this particular nickel apart is a combination of rarity, condition, and historical intrigue. So, why would anyone pay $1.3 million for a nickel? The answer lies in its grade and rarity. Coin grading plays a crucial role in determining value. The 1962 no-mint mark nickel we're talking about is in nearly perfect condition, earning a grade of MS 67 or higher from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Out of millions of nickels minted, only a handful have survived in such pristine condition. Combine that with a strong demand among collectors, and you have a perfect recipe for skyrocketing value. Now, let's talk about identifying a potential treasure in your change jar. Here's what to look for in a 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. No mint mark. Check the area beneath the date on the obverse. If there's no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Lustrous surface. Look for a coin with minimal wear, sharp details, and a shiny, reflective surface. Full steps. Flip the coin to the reverse side. If the steps on Monticello are fully visible without breaks, you might have something special. The record-breaking $1.3 million price tag was set at an exclusive auction, where passionate collectors battled to own this piece of history. But even if your 1962 nickel isn't worth millions, it could still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on its condition. Coins graded in the MS 65 range could sell for $500 to $2,000, while those with exceptional, full steps details can go even higher. Section 5, Tips for Aspiring Collectors. If you're serious about finding valuable nickels, here are a few tips. Invest in a magnifying glass and reference guide. Tools like these will help you identify key features. Check your loose change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Get your coins graded. professional grading adds credibility and value to your coin. Who knew a simple nickel could hold so much value? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1962 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a reminder that history can be found in the smallest places, and sometimes, it's worth millions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. Upbeat music plays as the camera pans over a display of old coins under soft lighting. The title card appears, the 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that could be sitting in your collection and is now worth an astounding $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. So grab your magnifying glasses and let's uncover what makes this coin so special. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, has long been a staple of American currency. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. But what makes the 1961 no-mint Mark nickel stand out? Let's start with some basics. In 1961, nickels without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While this wasn't unusual, what is unusual is the value collectors are willing to pay for a pristine example today. Why? Because finding a 1961 nickel in exceptional condition is incredibly rare. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, leading to wear and tear. Back in the 60s, coins were used daily for everything from buying groceries to paying for bus fares. Very few people thought to save nickels, especially common ones like those from 1961. So, what makes a 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million? Let's break it down. First, condition is everything. The coin must be in mint state, meaning it looks as flawless as the day it was struck. Any scratches, discoloration, or wear will drastically reduce its value. Second, the coin should have a sharp strike. Look closely at the steps of Monticello on the reverse. If you can see all 5 steps clearly, that's a great sign. Coins with full steps are much rarer and therefore much more valuable to collectors. Let's talk about the record-breaking sale that catapulted the 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel into the spotlight. In a recent auction, a pristine example sold for an astonishing $1.1 million. Why did it sell for so much? It wasn't just the condition. This particular coin had impeccable luster, a sharp strike, and was graded as MS-67 by a top grading service. Such a combination is almost unheard of for a 1961 nickel. Now, here's the exciting part: you might already have one of these coins hiding in a jar, drawer, or old coin collection. Here's how to check. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the coin's condition, look for full steps on Monticello, check for any scratches or discoloration. If you think your coin has potential, send it to a professional grading service. Remember, even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, it could still be worth more than face value. Why are collectors so fascinated by the 1961 Jefferson nickel? Part of it is nostalgia, but it's also about the challenge of finding a coin in such incredible condition. The thrill of the hunt keeps collectors coming back for more. Plus, the Jefferson nickel series has always been popular among collectors for its historical significance and unique design. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1961 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel and why it's worth $1.1 million today. Who knows? The next $1 million nickel could be sitting in your pocket right now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And if you have any interesting coin finds, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting.